Okay, so to my surprise, the new Aizawa and Mina banner is out right now. I thought it was going to come out a week later, but it actually came out on the 18th today. By the way, if you're watching this when this video drops, I will be live on twitch.tv/JPhanta. Link in the description. I'll be summoning on this banner, so make sure you drop by because I'm going to be spending a lot of gems on both banners actually. So I'll see you guys there. Remember, link in the description. I'm live right now. Okay. So, the topic of today's video, we're going to go through the banner, see if it's worth to pull with your gems, and we're going to go through the translations for the new cards, okay? So, let's check out the banner and see what is in it to begin with. So, here is the banner. Doesn't look like anything special. Looks pretty normal to me. It only lasts for 12 to 13 days. It ends on the 31st, which means we are expecting a new banner on the 1st of freaking September. Great. Okay, I'm gonna be poor. This is definitely a bait banner for those that have extra money. I can definitely tell. Still the same rates, 2%. I'm not gonna go hard. I don't know if I should go really ham on this. I know there's gonna be a general unit, but here is Aizawa's art on his Awakened art, and then this is his normal art. So pretty cool there. Like his Awakened art way better. And then this is Mina here, which is her Awakened art right there. And then her Unawakened art, if I can switch. There you go. We already know these cards are coming based on the V-Jump scan, which I made a video on in yesterday's video. I forgot already. And then we've got the new UR memory, which is definitely a really good memory. And then the new SR memory, the Hawks and Derby. Okay, so pretty standard. Looks like a standard banner. Let's get into the details of the new Aizawa as well as the SR Mina. Okay, so we've got the translations from My Hero Academia Ultra Impact's Discord. Shoutouts to them for the quick translations. Alright, so let's talk about Aizawa first. He is a destruction type. He's a plus ultra. Cleanse enemies of 2 buffs. Inflicts 650% damage to one enemy. Deals an additional 40% damage if the enemy has a skill damage debuff. Okay, so you can get skill damage debuffs from memories, I believe. But I don't believe any units can do skill damage debuffs. Except for this new Aizawa, because I already checked out his stuff already. The cleanse of the enemy's 2 buffs is not crazy. It's just that I haven't really used it per se. I think PvP, that's going to be really handy, because if PvP is what I think it is, everybody's going to have their own buffs, right? So if you can remove 2 buffs, then that would be great. Not only that, there are some enemies that you could, rely on this cleanse, such as the World Heroes Mission event Deku, which always gets like that skill damage increase all the time, which is very annoying, and he always like does big damage. Plus he's type advantage, which is pretty cool. So cleansing's not bad. Maybe I'm just too like whale to like figure out like what's so important about cleansing the buffs right now. But I can see in the future when like this is going to be very useful. Now for his first action skill, Capture Cloth. Inflicts 350% damage to one enemy. When used in a 2 or more chains successfully, medium chance to restrain the targeted enemy for 1 turn, which is not bad. Medium chance to restrain is pretty solid. It's one of the higher chances for a restraint skill, so that can be really handy. And then his second action skill, Eraser, cleanse enemies of 2 buffs. So he has 2 cleansing of the buffs. Reduces targeted enemy speed and skill damage by 25% for 3 turns. So that obviously helps him out with the extra damage from his plus ultra. And then the reduced targeted enemy speed. Again, speed is not the most important attribute ever, but with PvP coming around, I can't help to say that sounds pretty useful. Now for these auto skills, first one is when attack deals critical damage, skills do an additional 40% damage for 3 turns. At the start of each wave, reduce enemies' crit rate by 25% for 3 turns. So this guy counters more Aizawas if this was a PvP situation. The skills do additional 40% damage is pretty broken. So if you do have a high crit rate, which you can by using memories as well as the EX skills, you can actually get a pretty high crit rate of like 50% more. So potentially, if you use Capture Cloth and then hit the normal attack, and then the next turn you hit your normal attack and it is a critical hit, you can get a 120% damage increase for the 1 turn, which is quite a lot for skills. And you can even abuse that if you have units that provide double tap, allowing your units to do double normal attacks. If that happens, then you can get like 300% skill damage increase, I swear. Making him like the strongest unit. And then not only that, if you get the skill damage debuff, then you can get the plus ultra with that 40% damage increase, making him really strong. But that is like a rare circumstance, all right? For the most part, like a really rare chance is getting that 120% skill damage increase, making him still pretty good though. And then his second order skill when HP is 50% or more, 25% crit rate increase, perfect. So you can actually get a really high crit rate on this guy with the right memories. And then 15% crit rate for all 1A student allies. So when the V-Jump scan came in, I thought it was going to be a power 1A student allies, but unfortunately it is a crit rate. It's not bad. This is actually going to be really handy for VE Tower, which makes it like more worth it for me to summon. But yeah, a little bit disappointing that it is not power. Okay, so that is the Aizawa there. Let's move on to the Mina. So Mina's plus Ultra inflicts 500% damage to one enemy, reduces enemies' defense by 15% for 3 turns. Love reducing enemies' defense. Acid Shot to 50% damage, reduces enemies' defense by 15% for 3 turns, and as well as their speed by 25%, which is great. Love reducing defense. And then Acid Veil, taunt enemies for 2 turns and gains a 2-turn damage cut. So whenever she taunts, she's going to have that damage reduction by 35%, which is amazing. And then the auto skills at the start of the battlefield, all plus Ultra gauge by 20%. Gain evasion for 1 hit at the start of the battle, and then at the start of each wave, 30% speed. So the evasion is nice. It means you don't have to use the taunt right away. I would say when you use her, just use the Acid Shot first, and then if you do take the hit, then you can use the taunt later, which is cool. And then we'll move on to the UR memories here. So we've already seen the UR memory from the V-Jump scan, but more details is 45% attack boost for the Destruction ally. When HP is 50% or less, reset all action skills currently on cooldown, once only. That's only for the user, by the way. For the SR, when equipped to a pro hero ally, skills deal an additional 40% damage, 20% extra HP. So not bad, pretty strong of a SR memory. And then the farmable SR memory from the new event, at the start of each wave reduces enemy speed by 25% for 3 turns. If team has a 1A student ally, 10% crit rate, which is pretty good actually. I like that extra crit rate, good for VE Tower. Okay, so make sure you farm up this memory for sure. Okay, so before I decide whether it is worth it, I do want to check the events because they did state that they were going to update it and fix it a little bit. So I want to just check the shop really quickly for you guys. It is the same events like we have gotten before. Just a little recap here. So you go into the stages here. Any stage, but obviously the harder the better. And you will farm that specific stage with skip tickets or whatever. And you will get currency in order to go to the shop here. And you'll be able to purchase things. So SR Aizawa as well as SR Hawk memories are available. And you'll be able to get those specific memories from the actual mission as well. So make sure you do that. The memory is there as well. We'll also get a total of 1 silver ticket. I thought they'd give more silver tickets out, but unfortunately not. They do have the new advancement stuff, as well as the EX skill helmet, as well as EX skill items as well. Gold and, ooh, high tier little items as well. Yes, I love that. I'm going to get some bottles and stuff like that. Okay, so, and then the purple stuff. So if you're lacking on purple materials, they got a whole bunch for you there, which is worth it. In my opinion, if you are going for this event and you try and buy stuff and you don't have a limited amount of time because you only have 12 days here, get the SR memory, at least 1, okay? You don't need to get all dupes, just at least 1 so that you can fill it up later with SR memory scrolls. I wouldn't worry about the memories. I would get the 1 ticket, of course. We love to summon. The advancement is not a bad choice, but definitely skip on that because you can buy it with gold. If get the EX skill helmets, you'll be needing that. At least the golds. Don't worry about the iron and bronze ones, as well as the EX memory ones. And then get gold if you are lacking on the gold. Gold is actually very important in this game. training items. You can skip all the training items and stuff. You can skip all these cans and stuff like that, especially if you aren't going to go further than the 6th table. I will recommend, if you're just staying on the 6th table, cans on the bronze rarity as well as the bottles and the juice boxes are very important. And if you don't have a lot of those, definitely buy them. And then that's pretty much it, if I say so myself. But I will be buying a lot more than just that. So yeah. Okay, so now for the final verdict. Is the banner worth to pull on with your gems? No, skip. Okay, it's only lasting for 12 days. You don't have enough time for pity to get enough summons in. 2, Aizawa's good. It's just that we know he's going to be in the general banner. There's no point, right? Especially we don't know what the next banner is. I would still keep on pulling on the World Heroes mission banner, just because that's limited characters for now. But the Mina is very good. So if you pull Mina with with your dailies, that is a Pog summon. Alright, so SR Mina is probably the most valuable SR in the banners currently. Like, one of the most valuable SRs, so make sure you try and pull her. But I will say, if you're trying to be a PvP god, I think Aizawa is going to be the next, like, good unit, I will say. But there's just no reason to be summoning on it, especially when you have a limited banner right next to it that's lasting the exact amount of time. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up today's video. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy. Remember, I'm live on twitch.tv/JPhanta, link in the description right now. So make sure you check me out live. If you did enjoy today's video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on so you don't miss out on the daily content. And with that said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace out.